So I just got out from seeing Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald, and I have some thoughts! So listen, I love Harry Potter to my core. Harry Potter is a part of me. I am a part of Harry Potter. It's a thing. I wear my Deathly Hallows necklace. I'm here on the opening night, the earliest showing. I went by myself because I needed to see it, and I saw it. So first of all, I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. I want to see it again. I will be seeing it again because so much happened and I feel like I haven't processed it yet, but I want to. And I think throughout the entire movie, I was thinking like, oh my god, if this were a book, if J.K. Rowling had written this movie specifically as a novel and had time to develop all the things and had time to like really dive deep into what's happening, I would have loved it. This would have been such a good book because I love J.K. Rowling. She's a great novelist. I don't think she can write a movie though. I just think too much happens in this movie, but also not enough happens. It's a lot of like, look at this thing, look at this thing, look at this thing. Did you know about this thing? Let me tell you about this thing. But it is either always to like make you feel very nostalgic, or to make you be like, oh my god, what is that? Tell me more, J.K. Rowling. But like she doesn't give you enough to feel like this movie was a complete story. It feels like, oh, hold on, the fun stuff is coming. And I'm like, you can have like the fun stuff is coming, but just give me a complete movie. Another thing that's I think is so weird about this movie, and let me remind you, it ended 30 minutes ago. These are my hot takes. But it's so weird that it, on one hand, it's catering to people who like kind of don't care about Harry Potter as much as like people like me do. But then there are also things that you have to know Harry Potter to get it. But the thing is, most of that stuff doesn't even matter. It's weird. I feel like when you see the movie, you'll understand what I mean, hopefully. But a lot of stuff happens and you're like, but why? And I feel like it's for J.K. Rowling to be like, wait until the next part, you'll figure it all out. But then at the end of that, it's a continuous cycle of her trying to do stuff that doesn't make sense. And it should have been a book. Oh my god. And another thing. So listen. I said no spoilers, but this is going to be a little spoilery. And I'll put spoilers in the thing, and once it's gone, you're fine. But, like, I posted a thing on Twitter a long time ago that was like, I swear to God, if they're queer baiting people with the Dumbledore and Grindelwald relationship, I will be pissed! And guess what? It was queer baiting! They're like, we were brothers. And then Dumbledore's like, we were more than brothers. And they make a blood pact? And it's like, you're in love with each other, and J.K. Rowling's a coward for not just coming out with it! So anyways, in conclusion, I will be seeing it again because, one, I feel like I missed a lot of stuff, and two, I want to be able to digest it a lot because a lot of stuff is going on, and there were moments when like we'd switch to one plot line and come back to another one, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is still happening. And it got so messy. Messy is how I would describe this movie. I mean, like, when like Hogwarts shows up and it's Hedwig's theme, like I got chills and I loved that. And like just being able to see young Dumbledore is really cool in itself, but like literally everything else is so messy. Also, a little side note. So there's a lot of drama about how artists try to take too much ownership of their art and how especially things like Harry Potter that at this point are so massive and so important to so many people, it's weird that on one hand it belongs to the fans and it belongs to the readers and belongs to the people who watch, but it also does still belong to J.K. Rowling because she did create it. And I feel like if she just like didn't even reveal all of like the backstory and things that she had like on her Twitter and just like put it in this movie, I feel like it would be a lot more impactful, because a lot of stuff I was like, yeah, I know Nicholas Flamel is in this. I know that's Nagini. There were a few things that I was like, whoa, that's a reference, I get that. But like most of it was like I was thinking, if I didn't know that Nagini was in this movie and then it's revealed while I'm watching the movie, I would have lost my mind. Same with like Nicholas Flamel. Like when I saw him in the trailer and they were like, it's Nicholas Flamel. Like I lost my mind. It would have been so cool if I was just in the movie. Also with like, I feel like it wouldn't be as queerbaity with Dumbledore and Grindelwald, because like J.K. Rowling has said Dumbledore is gay and he and Grindelwald were in love and are in love. And like I just feel like it's cowardice for not putting it in the actual movie. I can go on a whole rant about that relationship, but I feel like at this point Harry Potter belongs to us more than just to her, and while we are grateful that we keep getting stuff like this movie was just weird to me and kind of messy, and I need to see it again. And I know that it's only part 2 of a 5-movie series, and I know there's more, and I know from reading all the Harry Potter books that Joe will put little hints throughout, and then at the end it will all come together and it'll be beautiful. But like it feels different with this movie. This movie doesn't feel the same way like the first few Harry Potter books did, or movies even. It's just weird. And I don't know. I feel like I'm going through the stages of grief. I am currently in denial and confusion, and anger is on its way. And then, I don't know, I'll probably see it again and like start to bargain, and then eventually I guess I'm gonna have to accept this. But yeah, anyway, you should see it. Like, it's not bad. It's just weird, man.